Hey TPT sellers, I'm going to show you a very quick and easy way to look at your TPT seller data to very quickly know which products to work on in terms of fixing your product preview or fixing your product descriptions. All right, so you're going to go, I'm going to put the link to the download site in the video description. So you go to the download site and you sign up. Oh, sorry. That was my practice side. All right, you go to the download site, you sign up for the Google Sheet, paste in your your TPT store, hit subscribe. It's going to send you an email to sign up to the SEOTpreneur community. All right, and so then you go to your email list. Now, where did I share that? Alrighty. I should have paid attention to see which one it is. All right. So let's go. Sorry. All right. This is not as exciting. What happened? Let's try this again. All right, I'm gonna, maybe because I've already signed up with the email address. All right, 2023.0910.21-1001 at SEOTmindset.com. And my link to my store. All right, let's try this again. So it's a fresh email address. It says success. Now check your email address. Boom, there it is. There's my email. So I see the email. I'm gonna just bring it over onto the stage. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, so confirm your subscription. So once you click the confirm your subscription button, it will open up a forced copy of the Google Sheet. So give it permission to copy the sheet to your Google Drive, and it'll go here. Boom. Now, there's a couple of different options today. I'm going to talk about TPT product stats. I'm going to click on this link to go to my TPT store. It's going to go to the My Product Stats page. I'm going to click on Download to Excel. It's going to save the product stats CSV. It's going to save it up there. I'm going to go back to the Google Sheet. I'm going to click on the yellow box. I'm going to click on File. I'm going to click on Import. I'm going to click on Upload. And then I'm going to click and drag my product stats in there. There we go. I'm going to select Replace Data at the current cell to replace the yellow cell. And then I'm going to click Import Data. Give it a second. Did that work? What? There we go. And boom, the data has now imported into Google Sheets. I'm going to get rid of this top row because it's going to mess up some things. I only need one header and I'm done. My data is now in Google Sheets. And if I move to the right-hand side, this Google Sheet is set up so that it's sorting things by color. So I can tell instantly about my product preview rate and my download rate and my sold rate. Now, I want to know which sales, which of my paid products to work on. So I'm going to click on data. I'm going to click on filter view. I'm going to click on paid resources. Boom. I instantly have all of my products sorted by my earnings so I can see what my top sellers are so I can work on my top sellers. And then basically, if my page views are not in green, if they're red, it means that I'm not getting enough page views on the page itself. So I might work on the product description for keywords. I might work on the product description snippet, the paragraph that shows up in TPT search. I might work on the product covers so that people are more likely to click on the my product description in TPT search so that they find more information. And it says it there, right there. If red, work on covers and product snippet. All right, what about this product preview rate? So once they land on the product page, then the next stage of the funnel is if they're really interested, they're going to look at the preview and then they're going to buy. So the more people that look at the preview, the more likely they are going to buy. So preview rate is an indicator of which products we need to work on. So if it's in red, that means that my product preview rate is low. I should work on that, improve it so that I can actually get more. If I fix my product preview, then people are more likely to if I get people to watch the product preview or the product PDF, then they're more likely to buy. And so if they're not looking at the product preview, it means that something in the product description isn't interesting them and they're bouncing off, Or they landed on the product description and they're like, meh, it doesn't really meet my needs. It's not enough for me to look at your product preview. Whereas if you write an awesome product description, then they'll be like, yeah, this is absolutely what I need. I'll look at the product preview to make sure it's what I need, and then I'll buy it. So it says literally right here on the screen, if it's red, work on the product description, and arbitrarily 20% is good. So that means 1 out of 5 people who lands on your product page, if they look at your product preview because they're interested, that's a good indicator. Okay, so right here, I see that this one is red. So this is my transferable skills SEO bundle, and it has a 3% product preview rate. I need to work on that. I know what you're thinking. Someone told me that, you know what, bundles have a lower product preview rate than others. And that might be true, except look, this top product of mine is my reading bundle, and it has an 18% product preview rate. So I'm not entirely sure if I believe that bundles maybe like that you can't have a good product preview on a bundle. So that means that I should work on these red products. Yes, there are other red products that maybe I should work on, like other red product preview rates, but my time is limited and so is yours. And I don't want to burn out. I want to see success. So I'm going to focus on the resources that are bringing in the money because these are proven resources. And this earnings column is color coded so that my top colors are green and my least selling products are in red. And so whatever's dark green, those are your best selling products. Let's work on that. Okay, so let's say I work on my product preview. And so the first one here, page preview, if the numbers are not green, then it means you got to work on your product cover, your product description, or the keywords to get them to your page. And then once they land on your page, if your product preview rate is low, if it's in red, then you got to work on your product description so that people see the value in your resource and they want to buy your resource. And they understand, yeah, this is exactly what I need, so I'm going to buy this resource, and then they look at your product preview. And then if they look at your product preview, right, so once you fix that as green, but then you have a low sold rate, then that means that maybe you need to work on your product preview, right? Or maybe you need to lower your price, or maybe there's another reason. For example, this example here, reading comprehension strategies, I know that this is, I run paid ads on TPT. So I'm going to have an inflated page view rate, right? So not everyone's going to buy. So that's probably why that is. And that's how you can very quickly and very easily get this free Google Sheet to analyze data. Here's a pro tip. If I go into data and if I look in filter views and if I click on free resources, I can see all my free resources sorted by page view, right? Because there's no earnings. And then finally, if I want to just get out of this, I just click on this X and I can just go back to the normal sort view. And if I need this Google Sheet again in the future, all I do is I just find this email and I just click confirm your subscription. It'll add me back to the SEOTpreneur mailing list. But instantly I get the most recent, the most latest and greatest version of this Google Sheet. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and we will see you next time. Have a great day.